observing International Women's Day. And as we grow as a world and as new technologies and so on emerge, you're going to see new forms of abuse, one of which I suspect you're about to wrap this up, but I would feel wrong if I didn't raise this, at least for the first time here. For me, something that I'm seeing that is growing, and I really want to caution young ladies, but women generally, but particularly young girls, about the use of the internet in abuse. Recently, a few stories have come to me that where young ladies who were in relationships shared very private but explicit photographs with this person who they loved and who said he loved them, he loved her, and then at the end of the relationship, as a means of abuse, the young man in several of these cases bounced these pictures all across the world using the internet. And so of course, great embarrassment, abuse. You have a lot of other sick people following those kinds of pictures afterwards. And so I want to plead with my fellow young ladies, if you take explicit pictures, and I'm not saying don't, if that makes you happy, do it. Make sure you retain possession of those pictures. Don't send it to your boyfriend. Don't send it even to your husband. Because recently I was told by another colleague attorney, in fact, a member of Parliament, Deborah Backer, brought to my attention that a husband of a very popular young lady took to court explicit pictures and had that attached to the court files. It becomes very embarrassing, and you shouldn't put yourself in a position where you can be further abused or further abused or embarrassed. And so I'm saying, if you feel the need to take explicit pictures, and by that I mean nude pictures, topless pictures, bottomless pictures, pictures in action, then young ladies, retain possession of those pictures. Retain possession. Keep them. Don't send them to anybody. You keep them yourself in your possession where no one else can get them, because you're opening yourself to abuse if someone else has those pictures who later on may use it not for the purposes you intended. So this is a new emerging thing that I think recently I've seen so many young ladies in tears and really very, very embarrassed about it, and I think it has to be a new thing added to our campaign now about, and since we're dealing with sensitization and awareness, this is something that has to come to I want to bring to the attention of young ladies, and to the young men who are doing that, shame on you, really.
Minister did say pictures in action. I went to church this morning, so I'm not going to ask her to really explain what pictures in action means. Let's stay with the euphemism for now. I like that.
Let's stay right there.
Nude pictures, topless pictures, bottomless pictures, pictures in action. I love it.